So I don't know if I'm gonna really describe this coherently, but I'll try. Does one exist for a reality, or does the reality exist for that being? What I'm getting at is, often, right? Trying to organize, get things together, because blah, 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 right? Upbringing, first 2 years of college, I went to a Merchant Marine Academy, like being in the military, right? Regimented, reason. So, anyways, nowadays it seems like it's like never ending. It's like, can't quite get it. So then, be properly prepared, then move forward. And like, kind of similar to the Mandela effect, like the reality morphs, where it's just like, no, stop doing that. Don't put so much effort. Don't put so much of yourself in, say, the reality. Like on the reality's behalf, the material, whatever. And this could go in many different ways in life. Not just like organizing. But it's like the message perhaps is, no, don't put yourself, you don't exist for the reality. The reality exists for you. And with everything changing, right? People that watch my videos, us rare, Mandela effect, people, the splitting of the two worlds. We're now awake to that, money, that's just worthless paper backed by stupidity. So what do we value from here? And one of the things I'm finding is the power in moments. Whatever the fuck a moment is. But, you'll never be quite ready for anything. So instead of investing, you're being into setting up the reality, which seems to be working less and less. Basically, instead of doing what we were told by the world which is passing, this world which is for the new one, instead of doing all that, do the opposite. The reality is actually here for you, and have the faith that say the right words will come to you when you need the right words, and the moments will come, and just ride the wave. I've done this in some of the other videos, but put in the description, it reminds me of it, Apocalypse Now, the Redux version. It's my favorite Vietnam movie. They take this enemy stronghold, which is a real stronghold, because the commanding officer of the helicopter fleet learns that enemy stronghold has a really good beach break, and he's a die-hard surfer. So anyways, they're fighting for 5 minutes, and then his two main buddies in his command, he's like, all right, get your board. There's still bombs going off in the surf, and they're like, what do you mean right now, sir? He goes, it's still kind of hairy out there, sir. He's like, you want to surf, soldier? They're like, yeah. He's like, that's good, because you either surf or you fight. Is that clear? And that's life, right? We either surf or fight. So what I'm getting at is the reality exists for beings like me, my fellow tribe members or whatever, instead of the other way around. Reality, say before all these changes started happening, we looked for purpose, something for us to invest ourselves into a world to prop up the world. Now it's the poles are shifting. Now the world is here to prop us up, our experience, right? Yeah, one of the reasons being because we're getting out of the age of Pisces. So we no longer have to fight. Now we just surf. You either fight or you surf. I'll put the little clip in the description, but yeah, the reality exists for the being instead of the being for the reality.